Killers of the Flower Moon is one of the highly anticipated films of 2023.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
This film marks the return of living legend Martin Scorsese and Oscar winner actor Leonardo DiCaprio. This duo of amazing artists have given us some unforgettable hits in the past, like Shutter Island and The Wolf of Wall Street. But this time, they are taking on the Wild West in this upcoming movie. So what makes Killers of the Flower Moon so special? Is it based on real events? Well, you are in luck, because the Cine Wizard is here to answer all of these questions and give you all the details about this exciting new film. We can't wait to dive in, so let's get started.
Do you know what she was afraid of?
Martin Scorsese is embarking on a new ambitious project called Killers of the Flower Moon, which marks his first entry into the Western genre. The film reunites him with his trusted collaborators and actors. The project is a collaboration with Apple Films, and it officially started production 2 years ago in Oklahoma. Scorsese released a statement expressing his excitement about being able to tell his story accurately with the help of the local cast and crew and cultural advisors. Killers of the Flower Moon is now in post-production, and in this video, we will provide you with all the details about this highly anticipated project. The story begins in back of 2016, when Imperative Entertainment won the bidding war for a film adaptation. They paid $5 million for the rights to bring Killers of the Flower Moon to the big screens. Fast forward to April 2017, and we hear that Hollywood legends Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Robert De Niro are considering getting involved in the project. Until then, this project has been adapted by Eric Roth. Well, it gets even better in July 2017, when production designer Dante Ferretti confirmed that filming would start in early 2018, with Scorsese directing and DiCaprio taking on the starring role. That's definitely something to get excited about. But as with many film projects, there were some delays. Production stalled until October 2018, when it was announced that Killers of the Flower Moon would be Scorsese's next project after completing The Irishman in 2019. And now, we have this film in post-production and ready to hit theaters. But what is the story of this film? Let's find out. Killers of the Flower Moon tells a jaw-dropping story of how almost 60 members of a tribe were brutally murdered. These murders took place from 1921 to 1925. Now let's go back to the late 1800s, when the Osage Indian tribe in Oklahoma were lucky enough to discover massive oil deposits in their land. This made them incredibly wealthy, so much so that they were considered one of the wealthiest tribes in the world. However, the government was getting nervous about their newfound wealth and appointed Caucasian guardians to help manage their finances. This caused jealousy and anger among other communities who weren't as fortunate, which ultimately led to violence. Things took a dark turn in 1921, when a wealthy Osage woman was found dead in the woods, and by 1925, over 60 wealthy members of the tribe had been murdered. The FBI stepped in, and Agent Tom White took charge of the investigation. He uncovered a twisted and complicated scheme by a local cattleman named William Hale to gain control of the Osage oil. To strengthen his claim to the land, Hale even convinced his own nephew, Ernest Burkhart, to marry a native Osage woman named Molly Kiley. This occasion of racism, greed, and betrayal is sure to make a gripping and suspenseful film under a direction of Martin Scorsese. It's going to be one wild ride, that's what we are sure of. Now let's talk about the talented cast and crew behind this film. As we all know at this point, that this film is directed by Martin Scorsese, and he has brought on some familiar faces to star in this movie. One of those faces is his longtime collaborator and friend Robert De Niro, who plays the William Hale. Robert and Scorsese have worked on 9 feature-length films together, including classics like Taxi Drivers and Goodfellas, and this will be their 10th collaboration. Another actor who is no stranger to working with Scorsese is Leonardo DiCaprio. He also serves as a producer on the film. This will be the 6th time the two have worked together, with their previous collaborations including The Aviator and The Departed. DiCaprio plays Burkhart, Hale's nephew, who struggles with his loyalty to his Osage wife. The movie also stars Jesse Plemons as FBI agent Tom White, Brendan Fraser as lawyer W.S. Hamilton, and John Lithgow as prosecutor Lee Watt. Scorsese has also brought on some familiar crew members, including editor Thelma Schoonmaker and music producer Robbie Robertson. One thing that sets this movie apart is Scorsese's commitment to working with the Osage Nation. He also worked closely with the Osage Tribe's film ambassador Chad Renfrew and Chief Geoffrey Standing Beer, who served as a consultant on the film. Before filming began, both DiCaprio and Scorsese made a presentation to Osage Tribe members to hear their concerns and improve the authenticity of the film. Overall, Killers of the Flower Moon promises to be another gritty and suspenseful film under Scorsese's direction, with an all-star cast and crew. It's Martin's commitment to telling this story with authenticity and respect, and that's what we are looking for. Originally, Paramount Pictures was set to produce Killers of the Flower Moon, but issues arose when the film's budget skyrocketed to $200 million, which was too expensive for the studio to handle. To complicate matters, Paramount wanted Leonardo DiCaprio to portray the lead character, FBI agent Tom White, but DiCaprio chose to play the morally conflicted Ernest Burkhardt. Paramount feared that without DiCaprio in the lead role, the movie wouldn't be able to attract enough viewers. As a result, the studio sold the film's rights to Apple, one of the fastest-growing streaming platforms. But despite selling rights, Paramount Pictures still retains the rights to distribute the film worldwide. Apple, who won Best Picture at the Oscars in 2021 with their film Coda, is clearly hoping to repeat the success with this high-profile project. The filming was originally set to begin production in February 2021, but due to the pandemic, it was delayed and eventually begun on 19th April 2021. In a news release before the start of filming, Scorsese expressed his excitement to tell this story on the actual land where these events took place. He also thanked Apple, the Oklahoma Film and Music Office, and the Osage Nation for their support and collaboration. Filming took place in Osage County and Washington County. During production, there was a setback when De Niro suffered a leg injury and he had to return to New York City for medical attention. However, filming continued and De Niro's scenes were rescheduled for June 2021. The movie was officially wrapped up on 1st October 2021. In an interview at the 2023 Sundance Film Festival, Lily Gladstone, who plays Molly Burkhardt, mentioned that the input of the Osage Nation. She said that the collaboration had greatly influenced the film's storyline and had a positive impact on the final product. She credited the collaboration with the Osage Nation for making the work better, stating that the work is better when you let the world inform your work. So as of now, there's no official release date for the movie. It was originally thought to come out in late 2022, but now the plan is to premiere it at the Cannes Film Festival in May 2023. Before it's available to watch on Apple TV+, it will probably have a countrywide theatrical run. Unfortunately, because of this release date, the film won't be eligible for the Best Picture Oscar until 2024. However, the movie's quality might be enough to keep the hype going until then. There are still some reshoots taking place in New York this month, but they don't involve any of the main actors and shouldn't cause any major delays. So how much you are excited to see Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro along with Leonardo DiCaprio in this film? Tell us in the comments section and subscribe to the Cine Wizard for more updates.